been Patty now. This is our second full day here, technically the third day though. And today we are going to be doing mostly shopping. We do have a couple little touristy places to go to, and also we're going to the Yves Saint Laurent Museum, which I'm excited for as a fashion student, of course. So yeah, that's the plan today. Let's get on to the fit check and then into the vlog. So this is the outfit. It's been really cold lately for the past 2 days, so we are layering up. So the outfit isn't as good as it could be, but it's still pretty cute. Ooh, rain. Okay, so while we were in Paris, every morning we'd go to the grocery store and we'd get a pastry of some sorts for breakfast there. Oh my god, so good. This was the first time I was trying this one. This is the one I got every single day after that because it was so good, and it's literally from the grocery store. Crazy. Our first stop was obviously the Musée Saint Laurent, and it was an amazing exhibit. It was an amazing museum. It was very interesting, very aesthetically pleasing. All of his designs are so gorgeous and so well made. I also very much appreciated, as a fashion major, that there were patterns in this exhibit, which is a clip that you'll see in a second. But it was amazing, and I absolutely recommend that you go. It was so interesting, and they had so much behind the scenes information that you wouldn't get anywhere else, really. And at the end of the exhibit, they actually have this book where you can write a little note. So that is exactly what I did. I signed my name and wrote a little note in French. I really wish that it wasn't raining, but we are kind of going towards the shopping district now. We're going to look at the Notre Dame. We can't go in it, obviously. And probably hit up the infamous Shakespeare bookstore, and then also some kind of thrift shopping at some Kilo stores. So yeah. Is it weird that my favorite part about all of this traveling I've done was the public transit? I think it's so interesting seeing how other countries and cities do public transit. Another thing that I loved were all the little markets or little booths that they had. I mean, these booths are pretty famous in Paris along the Seine, but they're just so interesting. And then before stopping into Shakespeare & Co., I had to get some coffee. I got myself a little matcha. It was pretty good actually, but this coffee shop was just so adorable. Okay, so we just went to the Shakespeare thing. They did not allow photo or video inside, which was disappointing, but it was absolutely beautiful. And if you ever find yourself in Paris, wait in the line and go, because it was so cool. I could have spent all day in there. I did get a couple books though, which is good. Okay, so now what you've all been waiting for, and that is the shopping. So the first place that we stopped by was Kilo Shop, where you guessed it, they sell you everything by kilo.
It was really interesting. It was the most like a normal thrift store out of all the places that I went to. But obviously, you know, you're in Paris. I wasn't in the mood to do a full thrift. I was here for the vibe. All the things were so cute, but it was expensive. It was not, you know, a Value Village price kind of place. It's more of an actual vintage store. I did find a couple things that I thought about getting, none of which I ultimately got. I found these Pierre Cardin jeans, which I liked, but I think would have been too big, unfortunately. And then this very nice white blouse and these super cute polo shorts, but I just didn't feel like really spending my money on any of these things. So then we literally sat down at the nearest cafe and got a little bit of lunch, a little snack, something to eat. These were the best crepes ever. So our next place was actually a little bit unexpected. It was just something that we came upon. It had all of this amazing like vintage designer. There is no shortage of secondhand vintage designer in this city, that's for sure. And had I the money, I would have been spending so much of it. They had such good pieces. Same with this store, which is, thanks God, I'm a VIP. Also some beautiful designer vintage pieces, and some that I actually considered spending, you know, over $100 on, which is pretty crazy for myself, as I never really spend money on clothes anymore. And then this very last store, I do not remember the name, I'm so sorry, but I did try on a couple things here. None of them really fit me the best, and that's why I didn't get any of them. But this shirt, this John Galliano top was really speaking to me, and I'm so sad that it didn't fit me. I couldn't do it justice, unfortunately. This sweater that I tried on was cute, and I did think about it, but I didn't get it. I don't know, you guys. I wasn't feeling it that much. We obviously had to do some normal shopping, so we did hit up Brandy Melville, which I also already went to in Amsterdam, so I didn't actually get anything because I already got what I wanted. This brandy was so cool though. It was like 3 floors, which is pretty crazy. It was huge, for sure. Then we also went to this one store, and I cannot for the life of me remember the name. I'm sure if you're from Europe, you know what this is. It's basically like a brandy style, garage style. So this was actually on a completely different day, but I had to include it in this video of me shopping in Paris. This is at the Galeries Lafayette, and it's basically like a second-hand part of the department store that has very well-sourced vintage designer and regular vintage that is actually pretty well priced considering how well sourced it is. It's not cheap, let mind you, okay? It's on the expensive side, but everything was so pretty, so cute, and it's kind of set up like a market. So every single like vintage sourcer has their own like section, which I thought was really interesting. I did try on a couple things, mainly this sweater, which I did think about, but it was a little bit too itchy. And then this dress was everything to me. Beautiful. I did buy it. I had to. Was it like 80 Canadian dollars? Yes, but I think it was worth it because it's beautiful. And now we're at the end of our day. We had some dinner. I had my €4 glass of wine, which is crazy coming from a Torontonian, and some really good food as usual. And then ended the day with a little Eiffel Tower sight.